Previously on Master of the Mix. Your challenge is going to be to blend together one awesome Miami playlist. Our guest judge tonight, DJ
Irene. Some sloppy transitions.
A lot of sloppy.
There was something in there.
One of the best DJ sets I've ever seen in my life.
Chris Carnes, you are the winner of tonight's challenge.
Dime Piece consistently has let us down.
DJ Dimepiece, your record has been scratched. Please leave the club. Welcome, DJs. Last time we met up here, those Ode to Miami sets were rocking. That was the most fun that I have had yet. Chris Carnes, you won the Ode to Miami challenge, so we know you nailed it. But Fly Guy, this was your time to shine. Miami's your town. You were almost sent home. What went wrong?
I think I was under a lot of pressure. I was overthinking, trying to rep for the city so hard, and I just thought too much, Everybody has bad days, and your one bad day that you have might get you, booted out of the competition, and you lose your chance at $250,000. So there's a lot of pressure that comes with that.
Take a look around this room at the other DJs. Get a good look. All these folks right here are your fiercest competitors. But for tonight's challenge, these are your teammates. Mr. Carnes, please come stand next to me. As winner of the last challenge, you can choose your partner first. Who's it going to be?
JCO.
I feel like JCO and I are the two best DJs in this competition. You put us together and we're like the dream team. We should be able to beat any two DJs they throw at us.
Now, you get to pick who the other three pairs are.
I'm just licking my chops at this point. I like the fact that I'm in charge of this one.
As soon as Chris stands up to pick the teams, I already know he's gonna put me with Brian.
Well, I'm gonna put Brian and Tina on a team together. That has to happen.
Me and Tina are a back and forth saga. Some days we hate each other, some days it's different.
I'm looking at the other DJs that are left. Dynamics and Incrediboy are probably the next two best DJs in this, so there's no way that I'm gonna put them on a team together.
I'm gonna team up Incrediboy and Loxy as well. So that leaves Fly Guy and Dynamics.
All right. So, your challenge tonight is called the Half and Half. And the music you'll be mixing is EDM, electronic dance music. Each pair will have time to strategize privately as well as workshop time to put your sets together. There's no room for error because if you make a mistake, both of you are going home.
So Chris puts me with Fly Guy, and Fly Guy he didn't do anything impressive on the last challenge. So now I'm worried because his mistakes can cost me my title.
Now I know this is a tough one, so to guide you through this challenge, please welcome a pair of DJs from the UK who helped popularize house music in the United States. They're also your guest judges for the night. Give some love to the EC Twins.
It's great to see the EC Twins. They're a huge force in the electronic scene. I'm just excited to be surrounded by someone that I really have a connection and correlation to, and I know.
EC Twins, how can you help these folks today?
It's not going to be easy for people to work together when they've never worked together before, I don't think.
No, because, we have problems.
Yeah.
But that's nothing that I can punch him in the ribs.
There's an awful lot of kicking and punching that goes on beneath the decks that the crowd don't see, and I'm trying to smile meanwhile.
Well, why don't you step to the tables and show us how it's done?
Best set of our lives.
That is how it's done. Any questions for the twins?
How do you determine who plays what record?
With us, there's a lot of improvisation, and I think that's the way it'll be with you guys, too. Having two people can be a blessing and a curse, but you certainly have to trust the other person and hopefully get along well with the other person and have similar tastes.
If you guys are ever fighting and not getting along, does it affect your energy when you get on stage,
Yeah,
or do you just put it all aside?
Absolutely. Sometimes you get into it behind the turntables during a set, and it sticks with you, and you have to slap yourself out of that as quick as possible, just like a sportsman.
I mean,
you know?
we have to explain to people, you know, we don't have 40 hours to discuss. We don't say, hey, can I take you into the office and discuss what you just did there? I wasn't so happy about it. Like, if you guys are working today and one of you makes a mistake that's going to cost you the competition, you ain't going to be happy.
It's going to be a challenge.
Thank you, EC Twins.
Thank
We'll
you.
see
Thank
you
you,
later. DJs, you know what time it is. Time to put this all together, all right? You got work to do. Good luck.
So we leave the stage and we go out in groups in the garden to strategize about our sets.
Maybe you mix in the tracks and I'll mix them out.
When I'm done scratching, I just click it over to the other side.
Yeah, but that's like so risky for a up right there.
For me and Fly Guy, we're gonna just keep it simple and keep it to what we know. I have the acapella too, so.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we could use it like that.
Dynamics is just an incredible DJ. He's dope. I've watched him, you know, through all the other challenges, and I think I lucked out with this one.
You know that record, right?
Of course, definitely.
It rises.
Goes up.
That was sick.
I'm really excited. Incrediboy is so talented. Him and I were immediately like, all right, this is gonna be good.
You have so much energy in your sets, and I think our combined energy...
Me and Tina are very similar style DJs. We both have like that Vegas party rock style. So I think me and Tina are gonna work very well together.
Chris, Patina, and Brian together as a joke, but I think this might come back to bite them because they're both great club DJs.
And this is where we hit it.
There should definitely be a point where I jump up on your shoulder and I'm gonna scratch with my foot.
Of course, Chris Carnes picks JCO. Those guys are disgusting. One's a DMC champion, the other's like every other kind of champion. They're like pretty much a power couple.
Throughout the course of this competition, me and Chris had become friends, but there's $250,000 on the line, and we're also each other's biggest rivals. Time to get down to business, boy.
Get back in the studio and bust this out.
This competition isn't built around synchronized fist pumps. This is like master of the mix. It's about mixing and what you're doing on the turntables. Go time, go time.
We're in the workshop and we know the clock is ticking.
Right here, on this sofa. I think the pressure's really starting to get to everybody now because their new challenge is a team challenge. And then we find out 2 people are going home. That sucks, man. I know I could put on a good set, but now I could go home because of somebody else's mistake.
They tell us it's the EDM challenge, and if I had known that going in, I might have considered picking Loxy as my teammate, because I know that that's his forte.
So we just pick the part of the record that we want to play.
Yeah, of course.
Just lay it out in Ableton real easy.
I'm being paired up with primarily a hip-hop DJ. There's this crazy dynamic. He's from New York, I'm from San Diego. He's hip-hop, I'm EDM.
There's an empty beat so you can actually hear what I'm doing.
Oh yeah, you want to cut over it?
Over it. So,
okay, so we'll put the mutate in between then.
We both have ideas of what you want to do musically. It can be an absolute train wreck, or it can be really remarkable.
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
I'm gonna scratch on the right, DJ Tina T, and then you can go DJ Brian Dalton.
I'm pretty versed in my EDM music, so I definitely am not trying to go anywhere on an EDM challenge.
Puff Molly, I'm sweating.
Yeah. Oh, no.
Me and Fly Guy, none of us are really EDM DJs, so this is gonna be the biggest challenge for us.
All right, from the top. I think Chris, as technical as we both are, I'm a lot more familiar with EDM music.
It's gonna be hard to do it. We'll just
Not-
get to this.
Can you not cut on that one like that?
No.
Really?
JCO knows electronic music better than I do. It's not my first choice of what I would want to play all the time. If this was a solo challenge, I would be the one going home, no question.
All right, let's move on.
So what are you guys scratching with?
Now you got business, but it's on the list. We'll be friends. We'll be friends in a couple hours, Tina. Don't worry. For now, we're not.
Considering I'm the only girl left in the runnings for Master of the Mix, I'm feeling a little bit more and more the pressure.
I don't know what I'm gonna scratch yet, though.
I am gonna do whatever it takes to stay in this competition.
And let's just run through some songs and practice.
I'm looking over at Brian and Tina, and it looks like they're just doing a little bit of bickering, and it looks like Brian's doing a lot of the work, and Tina's criticizing.
So basically, at no point should we both be looking down. You know what I mean?
It looks like a married couple DJ set, is what it looks like.
So these guys are gonna be like this, and we're gonna be like this.
I've seen the EC Twins play, and I know a big part of what they do is a lot of physical interacting with the crowd, a lot of jumping, clapping, fist pumping, hands in the air. And since they're our guest judge tonight, I felt like incorporating just a little bit of that would be awesome.
1, 2, 3, let's go. And then you start mixing, okay?
Yeah, I wish I would turn that down.
Wow. Wow.
Being a DJ is all about having fun and entertaining the crowds. That's what we're all about, being fun, cheesy. We don't care if we're cheesy.
This competition isn't built around synchronized fist pumps. This is Master of the Mix. It's about mixing and what you're doing on the turntables. This is real DJs, and we're not playing. I mean, I could bring in Snooki from Jersey Shore if you want a fist pump.
I've never DJ'd with another DJ at the same exact time before out of one computer. This is the first time it's actually gonna be back-to-back simultaneous spinning.
Me and Fly Guy are definitely feeding off of each other as we're practicing, and boom, just like magic, like we form like Voltron. You can see it because we just start dancing.
I look over at Fly Guy and Dynamics, and they look like they're having a blast while they're making their set. They're super confident, and I'm like, you know, they might be something to watch out for.
How much time we have left?
We have 14 minutes left.
We're both working hard, but we're not moving at a very good pace.
There's a lot of room for error. We're taking a lot of risks with this set, and we have to execute perfectly. That's it, that's it. And then we're into something, boom, something else over it right there.
I think Chris is a little bit worried because, you know, he's a little bit out of his comfort zone.
Not even that, just a couple times.
That practice run through that we did was horrible. We made so many mistakes that we would normally not make.
All right. all right. Headphones off, computers closed. Look at them all into it. Hey.
Every challenge is an opportunity to learn and an opportunity to push through boundaries. We're ready. We're ready to take this on.
We know we're technically able to crush this challenge, but we only got to practice it once. You know, we usually run through these routines hundreds of times.
It's time to get ready, head back on the club, and see what you guys have worked up.
We look at each other like, man, we are going home. Just kiss right now.
Competition in the world. I'm Amanda Seals, and we're coming at you from Miami's hottest nightclub, Frequency. Now, our season began with DJs from all over auditioning to be one of the 12 finalists. Now, each with high hopes of winning the $250,000 prize and locking down the coveted title, Master of the Mix. Now, it's down to just 8. Tensions are high, and emotions are even higher because tonight, our DJs are facing the season's biggest challenge. They must work together in pairs. Tonight's musical genre is all electric dance music. And for an added twist, if one team member falters, both DJs will be eliminated. All right, our panel of experts is standing by. Let's meet them. Kid Capri! Show some love to DJ Mia Moretti. Ben Madahi. And our guest judges tonight, they're the twin kings of EDM. They have produced and remixed #1s from LMFAO and Adele. They performed at Coachella and Ultra Music Festival. Y'all, please give a Master of the Mix welcome to the EC Twins. First up, Chris Carnes and DJ JCO.
Keep them shook crews running.
We both tour with artists, and we're used to being in front of crowds of, you know, thousands of people and having to deliver a perfect set. But this one, we got to practice it once.
They're so talented, you know what I mean? It's really cool just to watch people that are supposed to be DJs DJing. Can't Stop. I mean, it's one of my favorite records of all time. What a great way to finish it.
Judges,
Yo, that was very, very entertaining, very clean. You look like y'all was having fun, and no flaws at all, man. I thought it was just remarkable, man.
Ben?
Amazing job as usual from the both of you. Facts with the cue points were clean. Amazing at the end, dubstep influenced track. So you got bonus points for that, from me at least. And just loved it overall. Amazing job, guys.
Considering that they weren't born together like us guys, they seem to work naturally. Each of them seemed to be itching to get back on the turntables. I thought it worked really well. Obviously, the guys have got some kind of rapport, so hats off to you guys. Well done.
Thank you.
Mia,
I think that's the best show I've seen from Electric Zoo, Coachella, Ultra, Electric Daisy Carnival. Like, yeah, so good.
How'd it go?
Oh, we nailed that. They said, Mia said best. She said that was better than any that said she's seen at Electric Daisy Carnival, like anything. So we crushed that.
the next team up is a pair with a knack for EDM, DJ Brian Daw and DJ Tina T.
Who is ready to jump?
Not a lot of like mixing has been going on at this point, a little bit of scratching, but yeah, this track's been playing forever.
Clap those hands, come on!
Just kiss right now, just kiss. Kiss right
The Easy Twins, was there chemistry there?
I thought the chemistry was great. I thought the performance was theatrical. It'd be a show that would go over great at the kind of nightclubs we play. It was perfect for that kind of thing, so we were really impressed.
The highlight for me tonight was when Tina got behind Brian and started scratching. You know, although, as good as it was, I would have liked to see Tina on the turntables a little bit more. Other than that, it was flawless. Enjoyed it.
One of you was scratching while the other one was playing with the filters, dropping the highs and the lows. That worked really well together. And finally, we see you. There you are, Tina. Like, you're moving around. You jumped up and down. We've never seen you move before.
The one thing, two things. One, Brian, your scratches at one point got a little sloppy. You recovered, but I saw you fall off. Another thing is, I was actually thinking to myself how much I like the selection that you guys picked, and then you dropped Levels. And I love Levels, but that's such a played out record right now. You know, so you kind of let me down on the selection.
We were just trying to end on a good note, like a happy note, you know? So
it's okay. You did a great job overall.
Thank you. We just had a really good energy, you know? Like, we have natural chemistry. So it just worked out really well. It was a great set.
Well, it was like super high energy. I think both of our energy showed.
Yeah,
and that like speaks.
And I think like out of this contest, like we're two of the happiest people here. Like we we were excited to be here and we were just rocking out like we do every night.
Now 2 DJ teams are left to try and crush the half and half challenge. Then one of them is getting crushed out forever. Master of the Mix returns after the break.
It's Jenny, your Smirnoff mixologist, here with 2 of my favorite girls, Mia Moretti and Amanda Seals. What's up?
Hey, Boo. Hey. Now, we were just talking about how important it is to have ladies in this competition.
20 years ago, there were only a few female DJs representing the community. And I think now you walk into a bar or a club and you're just as likely to see a girl or a guy behind the turntable. So it's really cool.
That is cool. Okay, so I'm making you guys the peach fuzz. We're starting with the Smirnoff peach flavored vodka because it tastes exactly like peaches and it's smooth. And coupled with the southern combination of iced tea and lemonade, you have a perfect cocktail.
Thank
Cheers,
you.
ladies.
Cheers.
We're back on Master of the Mix, the most epic DJ battle of all time, brought to you by Smirnoff in celebration of DJ culture and inspirational nightlife. Now, for tonight's challenge, our DJs are facing the toughest test of the season, working together in pairs, and not of their choosing. And it's all leading up to a brutal double elimination. And to top it off, their set must be based in EDM. So bust out your glow sticks and black lights, and let's get ready to roll. Y'all give some love to DJ Fly Guy and Dynamics.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are Flynamics. Question for y'all. We want to know one thing, Miami. Where's your head at? 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 Drop it. Dynamics. Let's go deep. Let's go deep.
These are the only guys I was worried about losing to be honest.
Before I even get into the technical part of what y'all did, I want to congratulate y'all for addressing the crowd because they're the most important out of anybody, any party that we do. Secondly, I like the way y'all compliment each other. Y'all look like y'all was down with each other for a long time. Fly Guy, this is your city, my man, so it shows that you're able to do different things. You know what I'm saying?
Well, Fly Guy, you stepped it up tonight.
I had to.
I wasn't expecting that. I loved it, actually. I thought the selection was incredible. I still keep the same comment about Levels, but that's fine.
I think you used Levels, which is a hit song, a hit EDM song, as a tool to get everyone into it, and then you got out of it, which is exactly what you do with those songs. So, very good job. I loved it.
EC Twins, how was their camaraderie?
Well, we were told that Fly Guy, I think, nearly went home the last time, so we were kind of rooting for him. You know, we liked to see if he was going to raise the bar and if he was going to come out fighting, and he did. It was a party set, and for that, it was absolutely amazing. I think coming thanking the crowd at the end was a great touch. So for us, you know, yeah, we loved it. Thank you very much, guys.
Somebody does have to go home.
It's not gonna be us, though. It's not gonna be us.
All right, all right. Well, when we return, one final pair of DJs tries to take the house down in the half and half challenge. Then, the most critical elimination of the season. 2 DJs are going home. Y'all, this is Master of the Mix. Every one of you gave it your heart and soul tonight, but one team must go. Club Frequency is the place to be right now on Master of the Mix. It is now time for the final pair in the half and half challenge.
This competition is the first time that him and I have ever crossed paths. So anybody that I've ever done a 2x4 or a tag team set with, I know him really, really, really well.
They know a thing or two about EDM. Incrediboy and Loxy are coming to the stage. Give them some up.
Miami. I go by the name of DJ Incredible. That's DJ Loxy. We're gonna take you back real quick. Little house history. Come on. Sing along if you know it. Come on.
We taking it back. Now we're gonna go forward. Here we go.
Follow me. Follow me. Follow me. Follow me. Follow me. Yeah. Follow me.
The crowd's not really moving. They look a little confused.
Miami!
I feel like Loxy's trying to save it on the mic at this point.
That definitely took it to another level at the end. I don't know. This is going to be such a tough decision to decide between these 4 groups. You guys did an incredible job.
We loved the solid reference, the classic Follow Me that somebody opened up with. Won a lot of points from us. The other sets, you know, were a little more formulaic party sets. You know, your 2 styles are very different, so you made it work well together, which would be incredibly difficult. So well done. We really enjoyed it.
I agree with the twins. When you have a hip-hop DJ and an EDM DJ, a lot of times you don't know how to mesh those two together. Today, it was just an incredible invention. I never seen it like that before, and it's going to be very hard for us to choose who's going to win tonight's challenge.
Tough.
See what happens, man.
All right, y'all, give some love to DJ Loxy and Incrediboy.
This competition creates opportunities for him and I to come together in a world and in a way that we never thought would be possible. You know, and I mean, killed it.
When we come back, Club Frequency is going dark. The crowd is leaving. The judges have some tough choices to make. Master of the Mix continues right after this.
Although we had all these top performances tonight, somebody has to go.
There is no easy choice here. The decision was nearly impossible to reach. Welcome back to Master of the Mix. It's been an incredible night of energy and nonstop EDM, but now it's time for the most dramatic elimination so far. Judges, I do not envy you tonight. Very difficult choices here.
Most difficult decision of the season, hands down. No one failed.
Nobody did mess up today. Yeah, we hope somebody made an obvious error, a moment of silence or fumble.
I thought that Chris Carnes and JCO were the best.
I feel the same way.
I feel like Chris had the advantage. He won last week. He got to choose his partner.
Yeah, Chris was smart with the choices he made. Of course, he picked the two most technically gifted DJs. He picked his perfect partner, and he did great to kind of mismatch the other people. So I think they were all already at a disadvantage, which is why myself and my brother put Loxy and Incrediboy at #1.
I've seen everybody do good, but in my opinion, if you want to judge on who was the weakest, because of the fact that Tina T didn't stay on the turntables for a long amount of time, that's what I would consider the weakest crew out of the 4.
Because you feel like Brian did most of the work in that set?
I feel like he did most of the work, even though she did a good move with standing behind him and DJing. That was incredible, but it just wasn't enough work, even though they had a great performance.
Brian did get sloppy on the scratches.
He wasn't 100% in his element.
Yeah.
Personally, I think that Brian and Tina were as good as Fly Guy and Dynamics. I don't think Fly Guy touched the decks an awful lot and fell back perhaps on Dynamics' turntable skills to get him through.
Other sets that we've seen from Fly Guy, he always passed and he always made it through to the next challenge because he has a lot of technical abilities. They just seem to not always match up perfectly.
Although we had all these top performances tonight, somebody has to go. And that's the unfortunate choice, but that's what it is.
All right, judges. While difficult, it seems as though you have made your choices. Let's bring the DJs back in. Every one of you gave it your heart and soul tonight, and the decision was nearly impossible to reach. Chris, you got to choose the teams today. Why did you pair Fly Guy with Dynamics and Tina T with Brian Daw?
I was trying to not pair up the most technical DJs together, not create another team that would be strong enough to take down me and JCO.
Interesting. Well, tonight, the judges truly struggled with having to cut 2 DJs. Chris Carnes, DJ JCO, DJ Incrediboy, and DJ Loxy. The 4 of you are still in the mix. And we have a tie for first place. So the 4 of you will be receiving Monster DNA headphones. Congratulations. DJ Tina T and Brian Daw. Your chemistry is apparent. But tonight at the turntables, Brian seemed to do most of the work and unfortunately made most of the errors. DJ Fly Guy and DJ Dynamics. The judges were impressed with Fly Guy's redeeming performance, but still felt as though Fly Guy wasn't as strong as Dynamics. The challenge was for you to work as a team, and the consequence is to be eliminated as a team. There is no easy choice here, but one team must go. DJ Tina T, Brian Daw. I'm sorry, but your record has been scratched.
I'm disappointed that I will no longer be in this contest, but I feel like this is one thing in my life that my father will look down and he'll be really proud that I did this. And I know my mother back at home, Mama Daw, Kathleen Daw, I love my mom. Damn you got me.
We were able to handle the pressure together and have a good time. And thanks to Brian, I can leave, you know, with a smile on my face because we had such a good time tonight, and that's what DJing's about.
A lot of difficult decisions were made here tonight, but had to be done. That's how it goes down right here at Master of the Mix. See you next time from Miami. Next time on Master of the Mix, Tina deserves a second chance.
I think it's both.
It's all about how inventive you can be with the turntables and DJ tools. And our guest judge tonight, Gang of Crow, Lil Jon!
You just killed it, dude.
Everything about the set was wrong.
The Reminisce to We Found Love was one of the sloppiest mixes I've heard in the entire show.
You lost me. I think you lost the crowd.